Guys, welcome back to Counseling Mindful with Candace. So we're going to talk today about a post that I put maybe a few weeks ago, but it's going to be my favorite post of this week. So this post is going to be, this post actually says, so there's a first post where it says, maturity is when you're holding your tongue. So you're biting back something negative that you're going to say. Then a post goes on to say, I used to believe that. However, maturity and growth to me looks like being able to express yourself when you are angry. And yeah, that's just what I want to talk about. So being able to communicate freely, despite how you feel. In this example, it's going to be anger. So being able to express how you feel, express your needs effectively by listening, by talking to each other, and paying attention to delivery. So some common miscommunication things could be when you're angry, could be not listening to the other person. It can be yelling. It can be hanging up if you're on the phone. It can be using swear words, right? Because at the end of the day, we all want to get our point across, right? And if we're not careful, we may be doing it ways where miscommunication can be, created. So delivery is everything, guys. And maturity, remember it says maturity and growth, right? So there's two things here. Looks like, and I could be wrong, and you can debate me in the comments, but for me, it looks like being able to express yourself when you are angry. So my example here would be, for me, feeling unappreciated of my efforts of what I'm trying to do usually gets me upset, right? So an example of that would be, once I'm noticing I'm getting upset, I can say, I really feel unappreciated when you say this, when you do this, or I really feel uncomfortable when you say these things or when you do this, right? So these are two examples how you can communicate how you're feeling in times of anger, instead of just not listening, over talking someone, hanging up, saying things that you don't necessarily mean. Now, I will say, if you do need time to step away, um, because you're angry, that's fine. Give yourself that moment. And I will say that maturity can look like holding your tongue, saying things that maybe said out of anger, right? And not saying something negative because you're angry, right? So here's that line. What is it? Don't say anything unless you have something good to say, that type of thing. So yes, I'm not saying that it's not, but I like what it says. The interesting two-piece part was the maturity and growth part, where being able to communicate those emotions and feelings and exploring them, and then really letting that other person know where your mindset is of why you're angry. So there can be an open communication with proper delivery. So both sides can feel heard. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let me know if you disagree. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you feel like is maturity and growth, and when you're speaking and you're angry or any situation, guys. As long as it's positive and appropriate, feel free to leave that in the comments. Happy Sunday, guys. If you're on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. And if you're on Instagram, go ahead and like and comment. And yeah, I'll be seeing you both pretty soon. Alrighty, have a good remaining weekend, guys.